Coral Snakes by Zach Losari. Here goes the coral snake through the grassy forest. This snake is as deadly as poison in your body. It is as colorful as fireworks in the sky. I hope you learn all the different things about a coral snake. Do you want to learn the body characteristics of a coral snake? Coral snakes are about 2 to 4 feet in length. That is 61 to 122 centimeters. This snake has bands of red, yellow, and black. Coral snakes weigh about 1 to 5 pounds. Some of the body parts of this animal are the head, tail, and scales. But always remember that their fangs are poisonous and killer. Those are the body characteristics of a coral snake. How do you think the life cycle of a coral snake goes? Well, I'll tell you. Most coral snakes hatch out in the open. Females usually lay 3 to 5 eggs. That mostly happens in June or July. Young snakes at the size of earthworms hatch 2 to 3 months later. Coral snakes often separate from their families. This snake mostly lives to the age of 7 years old. Coral snakes are young adults when they have their babies. The life cycle of a coral snake is pretty cool. Don't you want to learn the food and nutrition of a coral snake? Most coral snakes often hunt at night. Some coral snakes search under rocks and logs. Not only do they hunt at night, they will even eat at night. Coral snakes mostly only eat other small venomous snakes. A lot of the times, the coral snakes will bite the other snakes near the head so they will die from the venom. They often shake their tails inside holes to scare out the prey. The food and nutrition of a coral snake is pretty sweet. Would you like to learn the habitat of a coral snake? Coral snakes live in logs, tree stumps, and piles of rotten leaves. Coral snakes live in grass and dry woods on the rocky hillsides. Sometimes they try to live in ditches or along streams and riverbanks. Coral snakes also try to avoid humans. Most coral snakes live in North, Central, and South America. Almost all coral snakes live in places where it gets up to about 80 to 90 degrees. They also live in rainforests across the world. Just remember that any animal like the coral snake still needs a home. Do you know the enemies and survival functions of a coral snake? Coral snakes will camouflage, then attack its prey by surprise. It will also use its venom. One of the best adaptations is scaring its prey. This snake has also developed its tongue, or Jacobson's organ, to the point where it is able to track and smell prey. It has also adapted ways to protect itself, like its colors and its many scales. Enemies of a coral snake are animals that will want to eat them, but a lot of the time the enemies will be eaten. The enemies and survival functions of a coral snake is very interesting. Have you ever heard some fun and interesting facts of a coral snake? When threatened, a coral snake will curl the tip of its tail to confuse its attacker as to which end of its head. Coral snakes are relatives of the cobra, mamba, and even the sea snake. Coral snakes are extremely generous and generally never bite humans unless when picked up or manhandled. There are 50 kinds of coral snakes in North and South America. Coral snakes have hollow teeth. Venom comes out their teeth and through small holes. Here's a quick fast fact. Did you know that no one has been killed by a coral snake since 1967? I hope you like these interesting facts. The important thing about a coral snake is that they are fun and colorful. It is a red, black, and yellow striped animal. It is a killer, deadly, and poisonous kind of reptile. It is a speedy and quick snake. But the important thing of a coral snake is that they are fun and colorful.